If you're looking for the best table saw fence, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the 10th position of our list, we have Delta Power Tools 78919 BT2 Biesmeyer fence. This Delta Power table saw fence has a 3-point locking system, much like the other featured Delta saw fence. It enables the user to set the fence always to be parallel with the blade and increase the accuracy of the cut. Delta is an American institution and a name synonymous with quality and innovation, so it's no wonder that we feature 2 Delta fences in this review. This fence is compatible with the 35L352, 36L552, and the 36L552 LVC Type 2 unisaws. This Delta fence screams excellent quality. It is the famous T-bar design, which gives a firmer grip and better rigidity of the fence. Delta is one of those trusted US brands that has almost legendary status within American society. They are a trusted manufacturer that produces high-quality products. Quality comes at a price, and for many, the cost for this fence will be too high. That said, it isn't the most expensive fence on the market, and some could argue that it sits in the middle of the price spectrum. Perceptions of value differ from person to person. Moving on to the next at number 9 with ShopFox Aluma Classic Fence. ShopFox feature again with this classic table saw fence. It measures 57 inches and allows for maximum rip cuts of 30 inches. This model clamps from the front, making it a universal table saw fence. The body of the rail is steel and aluminum to make it robust but lightweight. The single locking cam lever means that it is easy to adjust for making swift changes. It clamps at the front, so it fits almost any type and size of table saw. It takes the guesswork out of choosing the right fence. This table saw fence is constructed from steel and aluminum to make it both lightweight and strong. It won't flex like some table saw fences. They don't come much easier to use than this. It operates via a cam lock handle at the front of the fence. It can adjust and lock with one hand, freeing you up to concentrate on other things. It clamps at the front, so it fits almost any type and size of table saw. It takes the guesswork out of choosing the right fence. This table saw fence is constructed from steel and aluminum to make it both lightweight and strong. It won't flex like some table saw fences. They don't come much easier to use than this. It operates via a cam lock handle at the front of the fence. It can adjust and lock with one hand, freeing you up to concentrate on other things. Smooth. The number 8 position is held by ShopFox W1410 fence with standard rails. For all you cabinet makers out there, this ShopFox fence and rail system is a great purchase. It slides on ball bearings, so the adjustment motion is very smooth. It means that if you want to make precise cuts, like the ones used in furniture making, this fence has you covered. It was a close contender for the Fence and Rail System Award. It fits most 27-inch table saws, and has fine positioning knobs on both sides for left and right-handed use. Again, the knobs were another feature that made this fence stand out to the cabinet makers. This fence and rail system has ball bearings to ensure that when it slides in and out, the action is super smooth. It means that you don't have to battle with the fence when adjusting it. This fence and rail system is compatible with almost every 27-inch table saw on the market. It makes this the go-to choice if you are unsure if a specific fence will fit. By choosing this model, you can almost guarantee it will. Having a table saw fence that is easy to install is a real bonus. Some universal fences require drilling and adjusting, but not this one. Next at number 7 we have Carter Magfence II Universal Magnetic Fence. This Carter Magfence is something different. Unlike most table saw fences, this version uses powerful magnets to hold the fence in position. It sticks to almost any non-ferrous metal surfaces, making this the ideal product for beginners. You needn't panic that this fence isn't going to be compatible with your setup, which saves you wasted dollars in expense. It's also simple to use. Place it on the tabletop and it clamps into position magnetically. It measures 16 inches long and 3½ inches tall. It also has multiple T-slots. For novices, this table fence is ideal because it requires 0 adjustment holes to be drilled and fits almost any table. Drop it down on the table surface and it's ready to go. Magnetic force holds it in place until you need to adjust or remove it. If you are new to table saws and fences, this could be the answer to your dreams. What could be easier to use, and it frees up time for you to get used to how a fence works. This table saw fence fits almost anything with a metal surface. Drop it down, adjust it, and you're ready to start sawing. The number 6 position is held by Ryobi RTS 10-inch table saw fence. As far as the budget table saw fences go, this one is the king. It retails at 18 times less than the best table saw fence overall, the Vega Pro. So, our expectations are not too high regarding the quality of this fence. The thing to remember about this Ryobi fence is that it replaces the fence on a Ryobi RTS 10-inch table saw. It isn't a universal product and has limited use. It is constructed from aluminum and measures 20 inches long, so don't expect substantial rip cuts with this fence. There is a single locking cam handle to make operating this fence easier with one hand. To think that this fence costs little more than a few cocktails at your favorite bar is incredible. It almost seems too good to be true. Unless you own a Ryobi RTS 10-inch table saw, don't buy this product. It won't fit any other table saw. The number 5 position is dominated by Vega Pro 50 table saw fence system. Ask any pro woodworker or carpenter what table saw fence they'd like, and we're pretty sure Vega would be near the top of the list. This Pro 50 is the larger of the models, at 42 inches, but you can buy the smaller 36-inch version. So, why is this fence our favorite? At 42 inches, it allows for longer rip cuts, and the rip capacity is 50 inches. Installing this fence shouldn't take any longer than 15 minutes. Plus, because it fits Delta Unisaw, Contractor, and Powermatic 10-inch saws, there is no drilling required. This Vega fence system also has micro adjustments to make sure that you are 100% accurate with your cuts. The only downside is the price. It is very expensive, costing more than some entire table saws. That said, you know this fence is quality, and you always get what you pay for. If you are working on larger pieces of lumber or sheet material, this rip fence gives you 42 inches of length and 50 inches of rip capacity. That means this saw fence is at home on bulk projects and heavy-duty construction. This fence has micro-adjustability. So if you are working on a precision workpiece, this fence can handle it. Cabinet makers will also benefit from this table saw fence. Moving on to the next at number 4 with Wixey WR700 Saw Fence Digital Redo. This Wixey table saw fence offers something a little different to the norm. The 60-inch saw fence is made from aluminum and has a universal mounting bracket that fits most rails. However, the readout is digital. It utilizes patent-pending precise fraction technology to give you the most accurate measurements of any fence. Its magnetic attachments allow you to remove the fence, but maintain calibration. The battery lasts for up to 2 years, and the display is clear to read. This digital readout mounts on any table saw, so whatever the make, you can ensure your saw fence is set correctly. With 2-year battery life, you can rely on the Wixey giving you plenty of hassle-free service. The number 3 position is held by O-School 457mm miter gauge fence system. The O-School is one of the most universal table saw fences around. It fits most bench tools, since it has a standard 19x 9.5mm track and a 3.175 MT slot. Even if your saw doesn't have a T-slow, you can remove the locking washer to ensure it fits. With this, you'll find making precise crosscuts is easier than ever. The solid steel protractor head has positive stops at 7 different angles on both sides, 13 in total. You can use this for basically any woodwork project since these are the most common cutting angles. Adjusting the head is easy. Loosen the post knob handle, pull the indexing pin out, rotate the head to the preferred angle, release the pin and lock it into place. The 457mm fence is the perfect miter gauge length. Plus, it has a flip-up length stop if you want to make repetitive cuts. The high-quality, effective and easy-to-use fence table will make most woodworking projects a breeze, especially if you're doing crosscuts. Next at number 2 we have DeWALT DW745 Table Saw Fence. DeWALT had to feature somewhere in this rundown of table saw fences. This fence feels lightweight because it is constructed from aluminum. However, it should withstand the rigors of your small woodshop. This product is not a universal fence as it only fits the DeWALT 10-inch DW745 table saw, which is a portable and compact model. For that reason, you don't get the highest rip capacity at just 20 inches. That said, if you own the DeWALT portable table saw, it may work for you. You most likely already have a small workspace or want the maneuverability of the saw rather than the rip capacity. DeWALT is one of those brand names that America loves. They are a household name and have been making quality products for generations. No job site is complete without a DeWALT power tool. On the one hand, it is a lot cheaper than some premium brands like Vega, but on the other, the price tag is high considering that it is essentially a strip of aluminum. In the end, we decided it was a plus point. It replaces the old fence on the DW745 table saw, so it comes with everything to swap them over. There is no need to make adjustments or drill new holes. It's a like-for-like scenario. Finally, the number 1 position is dominated by Delta 36T30T 330-inch fence system. This Delta fence and rail system has a 3-point locking system with twin hairline pointers. This is to ensure that the fence is always parallel to the saw blade. It is accurate to within 1/64 of an inch. It has an easy gliding steel tubular body that allows quick and precise adjustments to speed along your project. This fence system is compatible with Delta, contractor, unisaws, and hybrid table saws. It has a rip capacity of 30 inches, and the tubes are steel, with the fence being aluminum. That's all for today. We upload product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification.